Luke Cage doesn't drink coffee in the morning, because he's already woke as fuck. Race relations have been pushed back in the US in the last few years to what feels like a time when people like Strom Thurmond were in control of public policy. So basically 2003, and 1960, and 1860. How long did that guy even live? There's something profound happening in our nation, and our art should necessarily reflect that, and Marvel's doing a hell of a job with that. Luke Cage is the third Netflix original TV show based on a Marvel character, and the most politically subversive in that it's political really at all. Cage doesn't beat you over the head with politics, but Luke Cage is walking around New York City in a black hoodie, slapping corrupt cops and gangsters alike into buildings, taking full clips of bullets, and not killing a soul. He's balling up handguns like it's old homework, and he's got everyone in Harlem except for school kids and old ladies and a few old ladies in a steel cage match with him. With Cage. Look, Method Man does sum it up really well. That elephant in the room that's too big for Cage to confront directly as a character, but that he confronts directly as a concept. There's something powerful about a black man who's bulletproof and unafraid. Cage came to TV after one of the most racially heated summers this country has felt in probably 50 years. So it's only right to confront the murder of unarmed black men by police. The undertone of years of violence against black men on film is heavy here, but it doesn't drown you in heavy-handedness. If it does confront it, it confronts it indirectly, and it's fair, both to dirty cops and to reformed criminals. It judges its characters, black or white, on action, and not on skin color or uniform. Cage as a character is both modern and old-fashioned, and the interpretation of his character is closer to his current incarnation rather than his brash, original 1970s depiction. He's inhumanly strong, but he's the most human and the most moral person around him, consistently. He doesn't compromise who he is, he doesn't apologize for who he is, and he holds everyone around him to the highest moral standard. But Marvel seems to be foregrounding characters who are people of color of late. Marvel hired in January America's preeminent social thinker and essayist Ta-Nehisi Coates to write its latest volume of Black Panther. Coates is at the forefront of an intellectual revolution that's challenging our traditional concepts of social justice and dominating the comics field now at the same time by reviving one of Marvel's premier characters. Black Panther is fun, and it reads like a work written by a Marvel fan without reading like work from a fanboy. Moreover, last week Marvel dropped Champions #1, a book that I've been especially excited for and delivered in every possible way I could imagine it delivering. It features Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Amadeus Cho, the Hulk, Viv Vision, and eventually Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Marvel's always at its best, with a team of misfit kids on a crusade, and this ends with Kamala acting as leader of this new ultra-diverse super team, taking a stand against police violence against unarmed black men. When the X-Men started, they were a metaphor for racism and later for homophobia. Champions, hopefully, will be a metaphor for the increasing diversity in our culture that didn't exist in the 1960s. Nick Spencer's Sam Wilson, Captain America, and, well, all of his work in the Cap books have foregrounded Sam's stances on politics. David F. Walker's Nighthawk and his Luke Cage and Iron Fist foreground street-level struggles balancing heroics in real life. None of Marvel's books come off as heavy-handed now. They're all fun, they're all clear, good fun. A black Spider-Man, a black Captain America, a female Thor. What Marvel is doing is not simply bowing to some idea of political correctness. They're doing what a good business is supposed to do, and that's cater to their fan base, their customers. Every time I go to a comic convention, I see a noticeably large number of people of color. Even in Iowa, every single year in Chicago at C2E2, a solid half of attendees are people of color. So where are the heroes that look like them? Sure, you can like Steve Rogers if you're a Sikh. You can like Iron Fist if you're Native American. That's fine. I'm a big Luke Cage fan myself, and I'm white. But there are heroes that look like me. There are a lot of heroes that look like me. It's only fair that my friends and fellow fans get the same treatment. So if for some reason that threatens you, can it? Look, it's a good thing. It's not fixing racism. It's not creating de facto equality in a nation where 6% of the population makes 40% of the prison population, but only 2.8% of the college graduates. And it's not even balancing the number of black creators in comics. But sweet Christmas, it's 2016. Equality shouldn't be something that's a radical concept anymore.